Man, flavorful, baby. We're in the south of France. We're in Cap d'Antibes. That's where it takes me. It takes me to Cap d'Antibes. Hello, I'm so excited. I had my first harvest in my garden, zucchini. Just harvested this morning. So psyched. So I'm gonna do a halibut dish with a tian of zucchini, thinly sliced zucchini that I don't cook it, and lay it out, and then we'll do a tomato vinaigrette. Oh my gosh. Oh, really light, healthy. I have a bonus for you. I'm going to show you how to make this stainless steel pan non-stick. That's right, non-stick stainless steel. Stay tuned. All right, let's start with the zucchini. I'm going to slice it on the mandolin fairly thin. I want to lay them out overlapping. I'm just going to salt these and let them sit. Make sure I separate the pieces so the salt gets in every kind of crevice here. All right, I'm going to make a raw tomato vinaigrette. I have a beautiful Solar Flare heirloom tomato. I'm just gonna rough chop this up. It's very, very simple. Extra virgin olive oil, of course. Vinegar, I don't want it real acidic. I want the sweetness of the tomatoes to shine through. This is going to be very loose because tomatoes are full of water. Chef trick here, little xanthium gum. Just going to add a touch of that. You don't need a lot, you got to be very careful. Add some salt. That's it, I'll add herbs later. All right. Now I'm really going to pay attention to the bodies. I don't want it really runny. Let me give it a taste. It's delicious. Strainer. Oh, that's the perfect texture. That last bit of xanthium. You tap it like this. This is what we do in restaurants. This a taste. Perfect consistency. See that? That's a nice sauce. Okay, set this aside. Let me show you how to make stainless steel pan non-stick with parchment paper. So this is a technique that we use in the kitchen. It's called a courtoche. It is a paper lid, usually used for stews, where you want, instead of a lid where no liquid evaporates, if you're trying to cook and reduce a stew, a civet, or bourguignon, and you want not a lot of water to evaporate and reduce, but a little bit, you make a courtoche and put on top of it. Okay, you're going to start with folding it in half. Then you're going to fold it again on the, I don't know what side you call that. And then you're going to come across here, going towards the closed end. And you're going to make like a cone shape. And then it looks like this. And what you do to measure it is the point, you go to the center. Now this can be done with any pot. So I'm going to mark it here and then a rough guesstimate here. And then I'm just going to cut it there. And then when I open it up, perfect circle. Pretty nifty, huh? Let's do the zucchini first. And then I'm going to marinate it in some olive oil. Just a touch of vinegar, not a lot. Good olive oil. It's already salted, so I'm not going to add salt. I'm going to add some thyme to this. You who know me know I love sherry vinegar. Just a shot of that, not much. Yeah, there we go. Good olive oil, sherry vinegar. Yummy, yummy. Zucchini's ready to plate. I have some demi-sec tomatoes that I dried in the oven. And I'm gonna mix those with some fresh tomatoes and make like a little tomato relish. Getting a little bit of garlic. Get back over there. A little bit of garlic. Cooking Provençal cuisine, you're definitely adding garlic. Okay. These are these tomatoes that I demi-sec. I call them demi-sec because they're half dry. They're not like a sun-dried tomato. And then I'm going to add some regular Regular tomatoes. Oh, doesn't that look lovely? Yummy. This is how you make it non-stick. A little oil in the bottom, and a little oil on top of the parchment. And voila, you have yourself a non-stick pan. You can do this with anything, scallops, any fish. I'm going to get a little more color on the presentation side. Okay. Beautiful. Let me show you how to test the fish at home. I can tell this is ready by looking and feeling it. This is called a cake tester. You put that in the side, and if it goes through easily, the fish is done, but it's still hitting a little, I can feel a little resistance there, but not here. But I like my fish a little underdone, so that to me is perfect. But that's how you test fish, okay? And other things too. Potatoes, this thing's great. The cake testers are a must in the kitchen. Oh, that's perfect. Yummy, look at that. Okay, non-stick pan, folks. Stainless steel. All right, now we're gonna plate up. I'm gonna place down the zucchini. Now you don't have to put it in a ring mold like I'm doing. It's what we do in a restaurant. Right on top like that. Then oh yeah. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Let's give it a try. I feel like I'm crunched over. I want to be. Oh. Get some of everything. Oh wow. Man. Flavorful, baby. We're in the south of France. We're in Cap d'Antibes. That's where it takes me. It takes me to Cap d'Antibes. So I worked there. It takes me right back. 40 years ago. Woo! Great olive oil, garlic, capers, olives, tomato. It just doesn't get more tastier than that. It's really, really good.